let's go back to the quizzes. So next up, Europe. Hopefully I don't screw this one up too much, but this will be the one that I think I'll have the most to kind of talk about in terms of how genealogy has helped me in figuring out the geography. Okay. So Ireland, I wonder where that could be. Moldova, easy one. My family, my great-grandmother Jenny, who lived to be 109, her mother's side came from Kishinev, Ukraine, super easy. United Kingdom. And before I keep jumping too far, Ukraine, I have a lot of ancestry in Ukraine. I've done a lot of videos about the archival system in Ukraine, the projects by Alex Krakovsky, Sergei Fazulyanov, the new head, or the not new, he's been there for a few years, but Anatoly Kromov, the head of the state archives of Ukraine, I believe is the official English translation of their archival system. And then a lot of other people, Victoria Himshit, Michael Levin, a lot of stuff. And Ukraine has kind of become one of my places of specialty in terms of at least Jewish genealogy in Ukraine has become one of my specialties or expertises. So, all right, Sweden, I always remember, I think I talked about this in the video, NSF, Norway, Sweden, Finland. I was about to say Frankfurt, wrong. But yeah, so I always do that. But in that video, I screwed it up and I was like, NSF. And they said Switzerland. And I was like, S. And I clicked and it was like, no, that's so wrong. All right, Slovakia. Now, this is actually how I remember Slovakia, because you have Czechoslovakia, but now you have the Czech Republic and Slovakia. So you have the Czech Republic and Slovakia, and then Austria, which I can't tell you how many times I accidentally make Czech Republic Austria. So hopefully I don't do that this time after I say that I always do that. Okay, getting into the hard part. Baltic states are the hardest ones for me. I know a lot of them, like Albania, Croatia. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. And then, Romania and yeah. But okay, I think Bulgaria is one of these, and I'm trying to remember which one, because one's Hungary, one's Bulgaria. Okay, good. Croatia looks like a C. Switzerland, I wonder where. So Swiss Alps is a great way to always think about it. You've got the Alps down here. So you've got the Swiss Alps and the Austrian Alps and all. Or is the Austrian Alps? Why am I feel like maybe I'm screwing that up. But yeah. All right. Portugal. I definitely have family coming from Portugal. They had to kind of, escape. Okay. Montenegro. Okay, which ones? No, that's that one's called North whatever. Kosovo. There, Montenegro. Romania, I have family that technically they were from Romania at the time, but the border jumped so much. Now the area that they were is literally right here north of Moldova, and it's actually kind of like a little enclave almost. If you look at a map where, looking at my hands, this is north, this is south, and Moldova is my hand, so south, east, west. Hopefully I'm doing that right, so it makes sense. But south, east, and west, there we go. That's all Moldova, and then north is Ukraine, and the town that my family came from would be where my nose is. It's called Sokarani. So yeah. All right. Andorra, that's a small one. Is that Andorra? What? Don't tell me I'm screwing that. Yeah, that's Andorra. It is. Okay. Some of those small ones I screw up. North Macedonia, right there. Germany, always remembering Netherlands, Germany, Poland. Vatican City, that's easy. Just look for Rome. San Marino, just look for the other side. That actually works out that those came back to back, because sometimes if they don't, that can be a little bit more difficult to figure out. Now, Kosovo is this one. France, Lithuania. Now, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. And I used to always have trouble with Lithuania and Latvia until I researched the family tree of Steve Heimler, and I did a lot of research about the town of Mariampol, where his family had come from. And basically that's how I learned a lot more about Lithuania. And now I'm much more confident in naming Lithuania. Spain. Where could that be? Maybe the Iberian Peninsula? Okay, Belarus is north of Ukraine. And an easy way to think of that, if you kind of keep up with, what's going on right now in the world, Russia has been putting a lot of their troops in Belarus, and before they invaded Ukraine, that's kind of where they were staging a lot of stuff in Belarus. And so that's kind of an easy way to remember it is, they came into Kyiv, which I think is about right here, and they came, down south. So, all right, Austria down here. Don't want to get it mixed up with the Czech Republic. Belgium, south of the Netherlands. Albania is right here. I always remember Albania is on the coast, north of Greece. Latvia, Bosnia, and Herzegovina. I always have to see it to read it. Poland, Czech Republic, Iceland. It's that big old chunk over here. Serbia is this. No, Slovenia. How could I screw that up? Okay. Is that? Yeah, that is. Denmark, like I said, been doing a little bit of research over here in the in Falster Island. I think it's this big one. I can't remember exactly. Norway, no way. Russia, Liechtenstein. Yeah, it's the small one. Luxembourg and Liechtenstein are two ones that I get mixed up because they both start with L and they're both small and right packed in between all these countries of France and Switzerland and Australia. I almost said Australia, Austria. Okay, Estonia, the northernmost part of the Baltic states. Malta is this small little one south of Sicily. Finland, Hungary. That's Hungary. Monaco, Luxembourg. I almost screwed that up. Woof. Netherlands. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, the Netherlands is like basically my big specialty, most specifically the Portuguese Jewish community of Amsterdam, and then a little bit vaguer, the Jewish communities in Amsterdam, but then also kind of broadly the Netherlands. And the Netherlands is one of those countries that is leading in terms of modern archival websites and genealogical collaboration. And yeah, it's amazing. A lot of the amazing websites on there. I know we talked about it in the last stream on the main channel where I ranked the websites, and they had Open Archive on that list, but they didn't have the Amsterdam archives or Vivas V or Stenen Archive, or Stenen Archive is kind of a specific Jewish one, but they didn't have a lot of other ones that are available. Slovenia, last one. So 96%, pretty good. Talking my way through it took just under 8 minutes.